Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Sylvia Siphughu. I would start by saying that having a good supervisor is a good thing. So you are certain that you will start your study and you will have support in terms of your research when you have a good supervisor. So my supervisor was Prof. Moloi Tankiso. So he was very supportive. He was there. I think the foundation of the program itself was done properly and correctly so, because if that study block was not done, maybe it was going to be a bit difficult. So it prepared us enough to be able to understand the trends out there on digital transformation and its effect on business models, and also the benchmarking of other businesses who are already into digital transformation processes. So it was good. So having support with UJ, obviously it was not only just Prof. Tankiso Milo. I think they have outsourced a lot of skills outside South Africa, where we met a lot of professors and doctors within AI space and also on digital transformation. So we were able to understand what other countries are doing, and their progress, their trends on business models. So the support was there because it was various professors with different skills. So it was good. We were able to be well taken care of. The venue where we were being hosted for us to attend some of the seminars, which they will actually invite us to come and attend those seminars. So it was very much good. I think the support was really very good. I don't have anything to criticize. I was happy with everything that was happening within all the people that were working in the program. The administrative part from JBS, when you register, the administrative part was also, a hassle a little bit, but I think the project manager was there to assist us. Even the dean of the school himself, I think at some stage we were attending some of the seminars with him. So the support was good. I will just leave it there. My research experience has been great. We started the study block in 2022. It was exciting, digital transformation, a new subject altogether. And I was looking forward to meet various people from various industries. So it was great. It was great. I have enjoyed the block study, even though it was a bit, difficult to come for 2 weeks driving from Pretoria, coming to Johannesburg, this side. So it wasn't easy, but I enjoyed everything. I have to pray, firstly. Spiritually, I have to be ready to face anything in my day. So once I prayed, I know everything is going to be fine. I know it's different with others, but for me, it's that inside. So once I feel good inside, I know that, you know what, I'm going to face my day, and I'm confident enough that my day is going to be bright, and I will achieve whatever that I have planned. So I'm always ready, and I'm a positive person by nature. Obviously, it's my phone. It's my phone, so I'll never leave my phone at home. If I tend to forget my phone, then I'll have to go back and fetch my phone, because I am a business person. I need to communicate, and people need to reach out to me. So obviously, I cannot leave my phone back. My research was about the digitization model for the administration of basic services for traditional authorities in South Africa, basing it on the case study of Bembe District Municipality in Limpopo. So I come from Venda. So the study was addressing the challenges that are faced by traditional leaders, which are your chiefs, your headsmen, and some of the civic associations that are working within rural communities are also working with traditional councils. So I was researching on the challenges which they are facing, one, and secondly, how can they be improved? Because service delivery within rural areas is needed. It's even urgent at this current stage because of the changes that are brought by AI and also digital transformation itself. So my research was based on that. So I have developed a digitization model called Trada DigiLink, which means traditional digital link, that is going to assist the rural communities and the traditional leaders themselves to render basic services to their people. So my research was based on what are the services that are rendered by traditional leaders. We hear that they are working with government, specifically COGTA, so, and other bodies of government. So I needed to understand, do South Africans understand what services are these traditional leaders providing? Or we just think that they are just there as headsmen, they are only running with traditional and customs and culture of our people. So I found out that, yes, indeed, they are rendering services which need to be digitized. So if they are still doing their services in a traditional way, obviously, if we can't talk about digital transformation if we are unable to digitize or to bring transformation within the rural areas. So those were the challenges that I was addressing. So services like, they need a power of attorney, services like they need the smart ID, services like they need a representative or a validation or a verification letter to open a bank account, or Home Affairs Department, or the banks. I mean, most of these institutions, they will always need verification as to whether this person stays in this particular area. You know that rural areas, we don't have street names where you can just use your GPS and go there. So physical addresses must be confirmed by traditional chiefs. So these services are rendered by traditional authorities, especially the council. So now I found out that they have offices. Government has provided offices for these people, and yet they have not yet been fully digitized. So my paper was based on that. That is why the digitization model was very much critical to actually show the world out there what traditional authorities leaders do in their offices, how they render their offices, and what services are they actually rendering for their rural communities out there. So I found it very interesting when I was doing my interviews, because my interview was based on my mixed method research, which is based on the pragmatic paradigm as well, and also the document analysis from which I have collected data. So now I found out that they're saying, you call us traditional authorities. We understand, but we're not just traditional authorities or council. We are royal people that are providing services to our people. So would like to have these digital systems and processes coming to our offices to help our people better and also to improve their services. So in a nutshell, that is what I've been doing. Services like essential access to information, outdated paper-based systems which they are still using, which is, the likes of your stamp, where if you don't have a stamp from your traditional leader, your letter cannot be validated, or it cannot be verified, or you cannot get an approval of whatever services which you want to get from some of these government institutions and also the private sector. So basically, in a nutshell, that is what the study is all about. I'm both. Coffee, not so much, but tea, yes. I don't know if it's because of the age or what, because they said when you approaching, those ages, then you start to demand a lot of tea. So I love tea more than coffee though, but I do both. Sure. I read a lot of biblical books, ne? Because of this digital transformation, which is really, for me, from what I have gathered out there, during my interviews, I would love people to read this digital transformation perspective. The South African edition that was written by or edited by Prof. Moloi, with a lot of us who were studying. Let's read a lot about digital transformation books so that we can have knowledge and transform our people's lives out there. So I will recommend people to read that book. So it's because of I was one of the co-authors in the book. So I'll recommend you read that book and understand more about traditional leaders. So in terms of motivation, if you want to know, there's a book called Don't Sweat Small Stuff. So that book, I read it a lot. I forgot the author, but it's a good book. It will teach you a lot of discipline and how to deal with daily moods. And you can be a very good person as well after reading that book. We had a lot of colloquiums that we've been attending where we were doing presentations. That one, yes. So they will ask us to come and attend the colloquiums, which are the seminars, where you come and present your progress in terms of your paper. So that has influenced my leadership because you need to sit there and also listen to other presenters presenting their research. So that has influenced my leadership a lot because you need to check your pace on how you are making progress, especially on the studies. So that part for me, I've learned a lot that without making progress, you can tell that this I'm not going to finish. So my leadership skills was very much improved in that regard because I was able to listen. Because remember, we are not only researching on digital transformation on the same subject. I mean, everybody was researching on their subject. Some is businesses, some, various industries. So I've learned a lot, and my leadership skills was really influenced when I was listening from others, their challenges, the trends in the marketplace in terms of digital transformation, what are other countries doing, and the leadership skills obviously will always, be enhanced from other resources and other information from other people. I feel super great. If I have to give myself a pat at the back, I will try to do that 3 times to say, well done, well done, well done, you've done it. So I can't wait for the graduation day. I've been waiting for it. In actual fact, this is a big milestone for me. I'm humbled by it, although I was not just doing it for the sake of having a title. I'm also aligning it with the business that I am pursuing to transform rural areas out there. So I'm looking forward for the graduation day. I can't wait to have that beret. That regalia, it's something else. It's powerful. So I would like to see myself walking right up on that stage, meeting those professors, and also being granted that certificate and have it right on my wall in my room. So I can't wait. I can't wait, honestly. I'm very happy.